wants her daughter, Jean Marie, to quit her wild job as a dominatrix. Jean Marie says she's no average girl, so why get an average job? But there's more to Jean Marie than meets the eye. Jean Marie, so tell us, why do you like dominating men?
Well, I never had a dad growing up. And, you know, the only time I did see him, he would take me shopping. And so I kind of feel like this is, you know, maybe my way of dealing with men, or maybe my way of getting past those issues that I have of not having a father around. And they say, like, you become what you lack in life. So me not having a father could have made me very dominant and very aggressive at times. And
how old are you?
27.
27?
Don't tell anyone.
Well, and when you were younger, you were bullied.
You already, girl. They're trying to dom you already.
And when you were younger, you were bullied, and that was another time when you maybe felt like your power was taken away, right?
I didn't feel like my power was taken away. I just felt like people are mean. Because being as tall as I am, I'm almost 6 feet tall. And growing up, I had a huge gap in my teeth, and I was always the chubbiest girl. All the girls were skinny and blonde and blue-eyed, and, you know, this American standard of perfection. And here I am, like, Middle Eastern, thick, and big gap in my teeth, and taller than everybody. So yeah, growing up, definitely had a lot of bullying.
You, from what I heard, was sent to Abu Dhabi?
My family thought it would be a good idea for me to marry a sheikh, because I am bougie at times.
Now, Kat, you know we got to talk to you.
I took the family over to meet their relatives on their dad's side so they could meet their family.
Okay.
And she enjoyed the Middle East. She had been to Lebanon. She studied Arabic. So one of her family members came back and hung out with us, and then she went back and wanted to pursue television in the Middle East to be a broadcaster.
But it wasn't to go to an arranged marriage.
No.
I got the ring at home.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
He was a good-looking sheikh, but that's besides the point. When I was there, everything that had been offered to me, a good education, learning Arabic, being on television, which is what I wanted to do at the time, they basically had me come there, and they covered my face, and they covered my hair, which is a beautiful thing if you were raised that way. So to go from bikini competitions to, okay, cover your face, shut up, don't speak unless you're spoken to, and you can't wear makeup, you can't go anywhere, we have to have a driver drive you, and it was just so much oppression that...
So I went there and got her and brought her back.
And when was the last time you had a relationship?
The last boyfriend that I had was about a year ago, and someone had sent me a message or other, and he flipped out and he put hands on me. And then he ended up calling the police on me.
Because what?
Because he was saying that I was the one hurting him when...
Did you try to dom him?
No, I dominated him financially, but he wasn't into, like, the trampling and the foot fetish. He was just into the human ATM part.
So he knew about your lifestyle, but he still had a hard
it.
time when he saw some evidence of it.
Right. What ended up happening was he ended up hurting me pretty bad. I went to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Do you mind me asking what how bad were you hurt to end up in the hospital?
He choked me pretty bad.
Oh, wow.
But it got you in trouble? Tell us about that.
I did get in a little bit of trouble. When I was around 22, I actually was with some friends, and I ended up selling drugs. And so that's another reason why I like domination, because it's legal. And I want to tell people, like, you should never do anything illegal to make money, because you'll end up in jail.
So Jean Marie, you were married once around the age of 21, right?
Yeah.
And that's when the drugs started.
Yeah.
What was your drug of choice?
Cocaine.
Okay, so got addicted to that. Are you sober now?
Yes.
Good, yay!
So how are you staying clean with the fact that you're pursuing a music career? Sometimes partying can come into the picture for a lot of musicians. How are you staying clean in that environment?
I value my freedom more than anything in this world.
Yeah.
And when you've been to jail, you will, like, understand and you'll relate to me that your freedom is the most important thing. So you won't do anything to jeopardize it.
Well, good for you for taking that bad situation and turning it into something so positive.